And we are live. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? See Eddie Tooney out there, Slayer, Adam Webb, Nate 38. What else did I see out there?
38.
Okay.
Sounds like a football play.
Lupe's in the house. What's happening?
Did you guys see that guy that
Omaha, Nate 38.
Illinois State signed today? His name's Kobe Buffalo Meat.
What?
Nice.
Yeah. That's legitimately his name, Kobe Buffalo Meat.
That's
I was like, bitch, please make it to the NFL.
I want to see the guy
College
that
kids don't get their names on the backs of jerseys, but make it to the NFL, son. I believe in you.
Yeah, bust your fucking ass. They need somebody with that name in the NFL.
Yeah, they do. They need you to be a 12-time Pro Bowl offensive lineman, because what else is a guy with that name going to play?
Unless you're a nose tackle. That's the only other way you're going in there.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You could totally be a nose tackle, be Buffalo Meat.
So
What's up, Karen?
what's everybody up to tonight?
Well, I think I recovered from my strokes from last night. My voice is back to normal.
I know. It's amazing. Leaf's powers of recovery are nothing if not remarkable.
I just rubbed some tussin on it. It's over.
There you go. Little tussin, little dirt.
Rub tussin on it.
It's all good. Sprayed some Windex.
What's up, Kenny B?
OR Church.
Ooh.
Is it just me, or every
Living like a
time,
madman.
every time you go and see Slayer, you just want to start headbanging?
Every time he comes in, that's my immediate reactions. I'm like, ooh, I should be listening to fucking some thrash metal right now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, we got 25 out there already. So since we're early into the show here, just a couple of minutes, anybody who would like to come on tonight, put your name out there in chat and let me know you want to come on, and I'll shoot you a link. Hazy, if you're out there already, I sent you a link at the beginning. I'm not sending another one. Fuck you.
Leapers down. I like that, Kenny B.
That's glorious. Also, via the description in the show, in case anybody who else did not know, I will be going to Detroit, so I will see everybody there. Thus, the reason it is the Great Escape. I'm getting away from the sun for a day, so me and the wife will be in Detroit and hanging out with everybody.
I finally get to meet her. That's going to be cool, too.
Nice.
Jax!
Oh, yeah.
Jax
Jax will be there. Tooney will be there.
Lemmy will be there.
Lemmy's going to be there? Awesome.
I'm pretty sure, right, Lemmy?
We need a bearded vape crew picture all together.
I'll make sure it's on point, and I'll just sit back.
We'll bring that.
Are we letting Brian and Mike Vapes and Mark Fagan into the picture, because they're kind of half-assing it right now, unless they're really going to go for it before the show.
We're gonna have to take them some beard wax.
I might even have to curl the mustache.
You're gonna curl the mustache up? Nice.
I might have to. I've got some mustache wax here at the house. I might have to do that.
I'll take the beard balm and get this thing nice and pointy.
Lemmy says pretty damn sure.
All right. We'll take that as a yes.
She's just gonna get boob hugged to death.
She'll like it.
She probably will.
It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. It's all coming full circle now, so. to that point where I was like, I need to go. I need to go see all these people, go check one of these things out for myself, and just to hang out. It's not even, to be honest, I really don't care all that much about the expo itself. It's just to come see everybody. That's it.
Yeah. So do you have you said Saturday you're plotting?
Yeah, because I'm actually going to take off work on that Friday and drive from Green Bay to the girlfriend's brother's house, so my son can go hang out with his uncle and aunt down there. And then Saturday they're going to watch him, and we're going to come up for the expo. Then I'll be driving back to Green Bay on Sunday because I've got to work on Monday morning, unfortunately. I can't pull a Monday off of work, unfortunately, because of the way our fucking system works there is fucking horrid.
Gotcha.
You want to drive from the Seattle area, Kenny B? Holy cow.
Wow.
That's a bad idea that time of year.
That's a really bad idea that time of year. Well, I mean, the really dangerous part is the passes, and they're all you'll be through them in a day. But after that,
You got Montana and North Dakota and Minnesota.
there's shortcuts through Montana.
Besides,
We love nosedives. I think everybody just needs to watch out because you'll be sitting there walking along. Next thing you know, there's jacks just flying at you.
I think it would be a lot cheaper to fly than to drive from
Seattle.
the West Coast.
Oh, from that's right. You're in Northwest Montana. I'm
not taking a ferry.
I was gonna say, even if you cut over through Great Falls and down through Billings and then over, you're still looking 2+ days.
Well, yeah, because from Billings to where I live, it's 18 hours.
Yeah.
Hell, just getting into Wisconsin, I think, is 15 or 16 hours. His uncle's on his way.
Yeah.
He just sent me a message.
Good.
So TJ, you don't want to ride the ferry?
Fuck no. I don't have any yearning to put my car on a boat and have them fucking it up. I had to do that once when I moved from Hawaii back to the mainland states, and I didn't ride the boat with them, of course, but fuck. Thinking about all the shit they could have fucked up on my car on a boat in the middle of the ocean? No. And bad enough Lake Michigan during the winter. Kiss my ass.
How long would that ferry take?
It's a couple hours. To be honest, it would add more time than it would take off. And especially where our first stop is, it's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive from there to Detroit.
Okay.
So I'll be waking up fairly early, depending on what time that convention starts at. I'm guessing like 10 or something.
Probably like 10.
Yeah. So if I'm out of there by 8, I'll make it on time to meet everybody there.
Well, if you leave really early, we can sneak into the breakfast at the hotel.
Yeah, right. Get out of bed that early. Fuck no, she's gonna want to sleep in a little bit. Although I do have to go and buy a portable crib now. So, but totally worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you hadn't been cannonballing through the playpen, you could have just used that.
You know, you'll have that. Like I said, that video footage is saved for when I hit 1,000 subs. So I gotta wait before you guys see that.
Can you be Whitefish to White Pines in 26 hours? That sounds about right. Yeah, I don't. Trying to think.
Vapor Liquid. Welcome to the group there.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Vapor Lick, what's happening?
What is everybody else planning for that? Is anybody else going to be there earlier than that? You guys all planning on flying in like the day before, like Thursday, and being there all weekend?
Yep, I'll be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
11 on Thursday, 11 a.m.
Yeah. See, I wish I would have been able to do that. However, it's kind of one of those things where I'm going, I can't afford that. I can afford the extra day off work. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I'm going, son of a bitch. How do I talk the girlfriend into it and not seeing her brother? That wasn't gonna work. So it's okay. We'll come to a conclusion. Saturday it is.
That afternoon, and then Brian, Mike. Who else? Brian, Mike, Phenom. All get in that afternoon, and then DJ LSB gets in that night, and then Friday basically Friday is essentially the free day in Detroit, and then the business. I think the business to business starts up later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they said business to business is Friday afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah, Friday afternoon.
Yep.
I think is it. Let me look at what the business to business hours are that day.
Yeah, 'cause I went and looked it up. I was like, I was like, no need for me to show up on Friday after I went over to their Facebook webpage. I was like, no need for all that. Now just to figure out what the rest of it's going to be like on Saturday and make sure I've allotted enough money aside so that way if I see something cool that I just can't live without, I go and buy it on the spot.
Yeah, you got to keep it a shiny fun if you're going for sure.
Yeah.
Find something pretty.
Yeah.
Speak of pretty, there's your uncle.
That pretty sumbitch.
What's up, fellas?
Did you comb your beard for us?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
He combed it for himself.
It's like, fuck you guys. This is for me. I gotta feel pretty.
What are y'all doing? What kind of nonsense are y'all up to?
We're all in a superlative place.
We're just doing this.
I don't like you judging me.
Oh,
Judge me all you want. I don't give a goddamn.
I'm in a pissy fucking mood.
Not you. Never.
What happened?
I just picked up a fucking mod avalanche, and then as soon as I got them all picked up, like 10 of them fell. And as soon as I got them picked up, I dominoed every single fucking one of them on my table. So I had to pick up like 18 of them. And it was so sickening because after I put them up, I set them up, I spaced them out a little bit. It was before I bunched them back up. They fell like they all toppled over, and it was like slow motion this time because it was like pat, 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 pat. I mean, just going just as slow as they possibly could, just to piss me off.
It's those darn Ables with the magnetic switches. They just hit each other and then fall over.
No, it's the fact that I've got 20 fucking mechs stacked on top of each other. They're crammed so close in a small area. Got too damn many.
Sounds like you need to either get a bigger area or start giving them away.
Yeah, we can take care of that. You ship one here. We'll both know where they're at. We'll just keep it in my house.
You know, if you're feeling generous, you may as well just bring them with you to Detroit and just here. Everybody gets a Mac. Everybody. You'll be like the fucking Oprah of ECC.
I've actually thought about doing that. I had planned on bringing quite a few with me.
I think that we should, the 5 guys that are here should just get a pick one each.
Your pick?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I picked that hammer, God.
No, you can't have that one. That one's brand new.
Oh, okay. I picked that broadside.
No, that one's sentimental.
Can't have that one
I
either.
picked that broadside.
No.
I'll take the Able stack.
Which one?
He says which one?
Whichever one you want to get rid of.
No, that one's sentimental too.
Oh yeah.
It's like even the one I want to get rid of, it's sentimental. Fuck you.
And just to think, I advertise every day I go outside the house with this.
It's like, damn.
Right? This ungrateful son of a bitch.
In every video, I post a link to your site and pause in the middle of the video while I'm tasting gun. I got this on these Yeti stainless steel piece platforms. Check them out at Yeti Wire. I see how it is.
So now I got
Ungrateful
to
prick.
start paying for the endorsement now, huh?
And every time I take a slow drink, Uncle.
Yeah.
Apparently, Ray's graveyard needs to be a little bit bigger there.
I'm still working through those coils. The nice thing about Yeti coils, they last fucking forever.
I know. I've still got some left from my last order. I'm going, fuck.
You know, I still got.
Those stainless steel fuses work really well in the Hadley.
Oh yeah.
Check them out, everybody. They ohm out at a lovely 0.27. Your uncle, I'll take that broadside.
It's in the mail.
It says checks in the mail, fucker. Checks in the mail.
Those goon food work really well in the goon.
You don't say.
How ironic.
Fucking Captain Obvious over there.
You could find them on YetiWire.com.
Yeti has no problem giving us each a mech mod. It's just shipping is scheduled for 2018.
I agree with you, Meter. He does need a band like a bandolero for him.
Oh fuck yeah!
With just like tube mix all the way across.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be awesome.
Well,
the one I've got.
He could probably get to the. He probably at this point he could have the crossing. He could have the crossing like the crossing ones. He's just like.
It's like,
the bandolero I've got is I've stuffed it with batteries all the way around it. It's not big enough for mods though, unfortunately. That would be awesome. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I wonder how you
work
get
on
through
that.
security with all those batteries.
yeah, just Yeti, do yourself a favor and take them out of the bandolero when you go through TSA.
Yeah, I'd love to see that one.
Yeah, I definitely recommend not wearing that when you walk up to the TSA agents. Might be an interesting situation is evolving from that.
And whatever you do not shout Allahu Akbar there. Yeah, that'll definitely fuck you.
They told me I couldn't check them, and this is the only way I can wear them.
Now roll me through.
Hurry up, Sonny. No, you're not doing a cavity search.
Only if I get to do one back.
Yeah. This is a two-way street, pal.
He says.
Oh, that'd be great. I haven't been to the dentist in years.
And they just don't like it when you get a pat down and you go, ooh, ah.
Heard it's more fun if you moan slower when they start getting right towards your hips.
Hello. Maybe if you're lucky, they'll give you the courtesy of a reach around. I'm gonna fucking my kid TSA.
They owe you that much.
As a government employee, I resemble that remark.
You hear that? They're all gonna look like fresh.
That's right. Bunch of little short bald dudes with beards coming at you with thick fingers.
There you go. That's how it starts.
Oh,
Just imagine if airport security was like that. Everybody would just be terrified.
It's all right.
To move a lot quicker though.
It's all right if they do the pat down. It's when they bring out the petroleum jelly that you gotta get worried.
Yeah, I think if you own a revolver mod, you should probably leave that one at home.
Probably.
good chance they're probably gonna confiscate that some bitch.
Might be a good idea.
Or what was the name of the grenade looking
That's what I was. Cool fire mod that looks like a grenade. That's probably
Cool fire.
Fresh is going to travel with his gangster mod, the brass knuckle.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
See, just to test them.
Listen, guys, I don't see any problem with this particular mech mod.
They said I couldn't check it.
I mean,
Maybe
look at the engraving on this. Does this look like a weapon to you?
One of the guys at the local shop, he's got a fucking old M16 mag that they converted into a fucking Mac.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen some fresh. I've seen some really, really sharp old Colt 45s that had a bunch of like engravings and shit on them. They look like pieces of work, but yet they would still blow a person's head off.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Jax. When I go through security, I'm gonna make sure that every once in a while, like as we're getting close, I'm just gonna like throw my arm around you, and make sure that they see you hanging out with me. And then as I start acting up when we get up to the front, I'm be like, "That's my escort. I'm not supposed to go anywhere by myself."
You just tell them that you're special needs and she's your caretaker.
I could wear my bicycle helmet through.
There you go.
You can just borrow a soundboard of me on the fog, and that would work.
Nighty night, Addie Tooney.
Have a good night, Addie.
Later, brother Eddie.
Awesome. So, damn you, TJ, for getting me. Like, you started talking about vaping that carnival celebration, so I had to go get it.
Yeah, and that's been the one I've been reaching for the most. That shit's fucking phenomenal.
Did you get a chance to try the Dis one by itself?
Yeah, I actually have that in here.
Nice.
What do you think? What do you think about that Dis one?
Oh, that's good. Just that vanilla custard is just fucking phenomenal. It's not too eggy, which is great.
Nice and creamy, on point.
And the vanilla hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's got a nice pungent push to it, and I was like, that's fucking outstanding. I like it.
It's vanilla-licious.
Yeah, that's gonna be in my next order.
You gotta get a big
yeah.
bottle.
Big
Yeah,
bottle.
Oh shit.
I am going to have to get a big bottle because this little bottle is not going to do it.
It does. The Dis one does not last long. It is similar to Adori liquids. There are microscopic holes on that bottle somewhere.
It's evaporation.
Use liquid.
Yep. It's all those flavor fairies that are in it. It causes it to evaporate.
I know. Little bastards.
Well, I thought Tony does
There's two liquid
I'll
companies
make sure
that
I
are
put the
mysterious
bottle
like that.
evaporates right away.
That one too. That
Lemonzilla's really
Lemonzilla.
bad about it too. You gotta chase the little bastards off.
I'm like keeping it right here so I can watch it.
Have any of you tried that pistachio one he's got over there?
What's it called?
Isn't it Sweet Pea?
No, not sweet pea. It's a pistachio something or another. When I was over on his website, I rolled across it. I'm like, ooh, I like fucking pistachio pretty much anything. So I was like, I'm going to have to give that a go on my next order. I think it was like a pistachio pudding or something like that. I was like, ooh, that's right up my alley.
Sounds good.
Does sound good.
I mean, Gizzard Stew likes a liquid that he never thought in the world that he'd like.
It's true. Which would
And that's
be
all because Dean from Coil Vapes is awesome.
Oh, you mean sweet pea?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't stand sweet potatoes, but I like that.
Andrew.
I tell myself it's pumpkin. P is for pumpkin.
Meter's on fire out there in the comments.
It'll keep the people entertained, you know. Some people like that.
Yeah, and I think Andrew Eaton with the 55-gallon drum. I think that's why Haas is bringing this big old 1-ton truck. Just on the offside chance that Don brings a 55-gallon drum of something.
All right, he'll be equipped to handle that.
Speak of the devil.
No doubt.
Oh, shit.
Speak of the devil, and he shall arrive.
We just summon him. That's awesome.
Now I just picture Haas like it's sitting there like all blank, and then all of a sudden it's just. Evening, friends. Like, where'd you come from, Haas?
It's those eyes, isn't it? Oh.
The truck will travel.
Yeah.
There you go. Andrew, you better get on top of that chance while you still got it. Better make your order now. Gives her a month to get that shit ready and steeped for you. Although, probably won't even need it. Just leave it in the back of the truck. It'll agitate it enough to be steeped by the time it gets back.
Oh, you're doing that. I thought you were doing this. You knew.
Anybody who was on Instagram today probably knows what I'm up to.
He's doing vape tornado.
Better a vape NATO than a Sharknado, I always say.
Oh, hey, there we go.
For the record, though, it did look like you.
She was playing toilet. I tried to push her in, but she caught me. Dang it.
She caught you?
She caught you.
Catch you.
Yeah,
What'd she catch you doing?
What did she catch you doing?
The cat was this cat's got this new fetish. She goes in the like sits around the toilet seat and like plays in the water. Like she bats the water around.
Oh, shit.
And
Lovely.
my son was trying to sneak up on her and push her in. But she caught him.
That's awesome.
That will not work out well for your son.
I have no idea where he gets that ornery streak. I have no idea.
It sounds like
I didn't even tell him to do it.
So you know what that is, Uncle? That's the bullshit flag, and I'm waving it.
Oh, that was funny.
That's right, Haas. How are you doing? You doing okay, Haas?
Cat with a dirty play fetish.
Poop water, poop water.
Who is Stars and Clouds Multimedia?
I was just wondering.
Yeah, it'd be funny if somebody left that little cat a little surprise one day.
Uses current laws on nicotine, stating the delegates in their decision is that the current scheduling of nicotine remains appropriate. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
That sucks big time.
Fuck.
So is that a zero nick issue for Australian vapors or just nothing's getting?
That's add your own nick.
Yeah, but the way it's currently set up, so you have to buy from pharmacies.
Gotcha.
HIPAA Star. Okay.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah, gum. All right.
You know, Australia's always getting fucked.
Hey, it is a downer, but thanks for the info on that. Anytime we can hear a little bit about what's going on elsewhere and know where that push is needed to help everyone else, we appreciate that. So thank you. It does suck, but it's also knowing where steps need to be taken. So it's kind of a extra boost.
No,
So those of you who can and are willing, you might not live there, but there's still plenty of things you can do to help them fight. You can still advocate for them. You can still send emails to their representatives from the United States. It's fine. Do it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest. Or Bogan, he always says to just write, even though you don't live there, write them, and say, hey,
on his,
listen, what's up?
There's links on his channel for all of those demographics there. So head over to the Vape and Bogan's channel and advocate for them and help them out, because it's not just stateside; it is everywhere. This is a group effort. It's not just each country for themselves. This is a worldwide effort.
Exactly.
Do the right thing. Help everybody out. I say it's not for yourself or the people to your left or the right. It's the ones that come behind us who need to make that switch off the stinkies. So go help them out. If you can't find the links, head over to the Vape and Bogan's channel. He's always got a link on his videos over there.
Yeah. I actually just dropped one in chat as well. I found an article that was backing up what the Stars was just talking about. And it gives a pretty good breakdown of exactly what they're talking about as far as that law goes as well.
Awesome. All right. Well, learned something new tonight. So for those of you who didn't know, definitely go help them out. Check out that link that Meter put out there as well. Do everybody a favor, not just ourselves here in the States. It's not just us.
Means we got to work twice as hard for our culture.
All right. Now that we've got 43 people out here, does anybody want to come in on the comments there? It's been a while since I've had somebody out of the comments hop on. So if y'all want to hop in, let me know. Jack Vapes, do you want to pop yourself in here?
Lemmy. Bring Lemmy.
Lemmy.
Hell yeah. Get Lemmy in here.
Lemmy, is your shit working this time if I bring you in?
Get that.
Come on, Lemmy. It's not like you got anything going on.
Get that shit.
There you go. They're calling your name, Lemmy. You're getting called out. I'm sending you a link.
Lemmy, Lemmy, Lemmy.
Lemmy.
Haas. Jax.
Jax.
Of course.
Yeah,
She's got a call.
that's coming.
Jax, that's always going to be a good time to have Jax on.
Well, Jack Vape says he's game to come on. Let's bring him on.
I can't wait to get to the vape convention. Lemmy's going to piggyback me around it.
Nice.
I'll fight you for that spot.
You just tell Fresh to bring his Yoda hat, and when Lemmy's doing that, you'll look like Yoda on his back.
That's the idea right there. That's the move.
Bring it. Bring it.
Bring it.
Don't forget to bring your bicycle cap, Fresh, so we can be twins.
Does Yeti sleep with his headlight on?
I hope so.
He does.
If he does that, then we don't have to turn any lights on to go to the bathroom.
Perfect.
Or there. I guess now I can say it.
He does. If he does that, then we don't have to turn any lights on to go to the bathroom. There's that echo.
It's just a matter of when it gets shut off.
That's a good look for you, Freshie.
I think so too.
It's got the racing. It's got the racing thing going.
Hold on. It's a matter of when it gets shut off.
Damn good look. That's a good look.
Oh,
I think so too.
Jack's jumping in, still doesn't have his shit together.
It's got the racing thing going.
Can't hear it.
Echo. No echo. Dang it.
Dude, I got the message. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
You can't hear nothing?
What?
Can't hear nothing.
What? We can hear you. You're good.
Oh, I hear echo.
Jax, we don't hear any echo. You're good.
Smells like.
Everybody get real close to your microphone and do this for Giz.
Oh, I know why I hear echo. Maybe I should pause the video.
I was wondering how long that was going to take to figure that out.
More fun to sit back and watch them.
You know, I like to watch people struggle. I'm kind of fucked up like that.
It's kind of fun, though.
What's happening, Jack? Welcome. Or can he not hear us?
I hope you can hear
He's
it.
not talking.
I'm not sure what he's doing.
Meter.
Oh, shit.
I think that pen was bending. Are you some kind of wizard?
I was going to say, Gizzard's doing magic over there.
Meter. Put this through your ear, Wall. You can do it. Oh, that's so sick.
McDonald's strong.
Scissors? What?
Lemmy!
Tyler, what? No, Mom wants it. I got the bowl of shit there.
God, Tyler.
There we go. Fuck. My audio wasn't synced up.
All right. Well, that would explain a lot.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on, guys?
What's up with you, man?
Nothing much. Long time no chat. Well, not really long time, but
I know, right? Vaporlick can't tell me and Gizzard Stew apart. I mean, that's a fair assessment. That's fair.
Now it's fair.
There you go.
Yo, this is officially my first time on your show, bro.
Oh, welcome.
Thanks.
Glad to have you.
Glad to be here, man. I was just trying to figure out something to do too, so this is perfect.
And why not come hang out? That's always a good thing to do. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I've been
I'm here
editing
for
my ass off, so I was like, "Fuck, I want to take a break."
Yeah, see, that's why I do live shows. I ain't got time for that nonsense. Nor do I have the fucking patience for it anymore.
I still
Maybe
enjoy
when
it.
I might enjoy it once I don't have to deal with a fucking ornery ass 1.5-year-old who thinks he runs the roost right now. Maybe later on, like in 5 years.
Be good,
I
Johnny.
had time.
2419.
So, Jack, are you going to be at ECC as well?
Yes, I am,
Yes.
man. I got everything already booked up, ready to go, bro.
Fucking sweet.
I went and picked up extra batteries for my my camera so I can vlog everything. So I'm running out of power. So that's good.
Nice.
Good to go.
I think I'm just going to take the GoPro with me. Call it a day.
Yeah, you know, I feel like I don't know. I want to. This is my first actual vape event, so I actually want to like go big. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna go balls out.
That might get you arrested.
Maybe. But
Security.
that'd make for a really good vlog video, wouldn't it?
That is very much would. That's going to get your view.
See, don't
Like,
tase me, bro.
Two of your fellow officers have you by the arms, another one's trying to tuck your nutsack back into your pants for you.
Hey, that's cool.
See a grown policeman crying.
He just touched my penis.
As long as on the way out,
Turn the show off when you come in.
Get your hands off my nightstick.
As long as when you're going out with the armed guards, you get Mike Vapes to go, hashtag that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hashtag that shit.
That'd be perfect. See, that's why I'm bringing my wife. That way, if like something does happen, she could document it.
Perfect.
What?
Oh,
So let me.
he's here in spirit, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lemmy,
wow.
we can hear you. We can't see you. We can hear you.
You can.
Yep.
Yes, damn thing.
I feel like we're on an episode of Ghost Hunters. We just got a black screen, but like mumbles, and then you see the word Lemmy flash.
No, I don't work, you some beach.
Return to the ceiling if you're with us, Lemmy.
I heard him. He said he can't work the son bitch.
Get it. Get it.
Says, motherfucker,
I
I've had
think
enough of this shit.
I think he ran over his camera with his coil mobile.
I don't know what I don't know what we do with Lemmy if we put him in Zoom. It'd be interesting to see. Lemmy puts himself on hold. Will one of you guys please take me off of hold? Lemmy, you put yourself on hold.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, raise your hand, Lemmy.
yep. Lemmy, why did you open a breakout room? Lemmy, stop.
What?
You're the only one in the break.
Yeah. Lemmy finally gets everything running and he's in a separate breakout room. Like,
I want to be alone.
Where did everybody go?
You see Lemmy's screen? Lemmy's screen looks like the John Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
What?
Only with a vape instead of in his hand instead of a jacket.
Yeah.
The hell?
This moment
I don't know. I'm starting to think these vape tornadoes might be my new favorite trick.
Screw a spinner, huh?
I know, right? Who needs that? I can just blow vapor on a table and just
He's like,
scoop
I'm
and
like
lift.
a wizard.
Scoop and lift. Scoop and lift.
Might be the longest we've seen Fresh without a spinner in his hand in a while.
What's that?
I think it's the longest we've seen you without a spinner in your hand. This tornado fascination's taken hold.
Oh, uh-oh.
Wait, it's gonna be soon. You'll see him taking videos of him spinning his spinner and then making tornadoes.
Oh.
Right, trying to get the tornado spinner to a spinner.
Oh shit, we gave him ideas.
I don't care.
They're going to be called tornadoes.
It clears like a little circle on my desk.
Going to be in one of those new 24-hour live broadcasting channels, just fresh with a webcam pointed at the desk and they constantly going down and tornadoes popping up. You just see a hand every now and then.
Reach down, restart the spin.
Nothing.
Lemmy is in a perpetual state of my shit is fucked up.
Oh, it's killing me.
Well, that's the thing about this vape trick vapor lick is I just learned how to do it thanks to Instagram and Zophie Vapes. And she told me to go out there and blow as much vapor as I can and be an asshole and make Mama proud.
That's the only way to do it.
See,
I don't want
to
to let Zophie Vapes down.
No doubt.
I don't know.
I like going to my shop and everybody's in there blowing us, trying to do jellyfish. They're like, what trick do you do? I'm like, well, my favorite trick is not smoking.
As long as I blow it back out and I have no adverse effect from it.
Go out there.
We lost Lemmy.
Apparently, he had enough of the bullshit.
He's like, oh, well, that was fun. Bye.
Hashtag let me break that.
Jack, it's been since Friday since I've seen you.
Huh?
I said, what's new with you?
Nothing, man. Not a whole lot. I just did another giveaway. Shane Smith won it, which is pretty awesome.
Cool guy.
That is cool.
Yeah, cool guy. So I like it when he won. So that was for my 1,500 subscriber kind of giveaway thing. So pretty nice, pretty cool, man. So I'm pretty excited. Things are going really good over here. So I just can't wait for ECC. Really can't wait. I've been shooting I was shooting a video today with me and my wife, something completely different from a review. So it's something more on the humor side for vaping. So I got a lot of scenes to where I'm shooting very complicated, from different points of view and all different camera angles and all this other stuff. So it's going to take some time to get it out, but I'm hoping it's going to have some positive results from it. Pretty cool, man. So I'm pretty excited. Things are going really good over here. So I just can't wait for ECC.
In case you didn't catch that.
Really can't wait. I've been shooting I was shooting a video today.
In case you didn't catch it, we can hear it again.
This is
Rickety replay.
It's always good to have extra replay, right?
It will not let me mute him.
I got it. I was just waiting to see if it fixed itself or not. And hell, it won't even let me do it. Well, fuck me. Yep, let me. Your shit is fucked up.
He's muted.
There it goes.
There we go.
As I recall, this happened last time we had him on as well.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a problem with my show or just this terrible fucking Google Hangouts that I need to get away from. But first things first, I got to get a new computer before I get away from this, which is probably going to have to happen sooner rather than later because fuck. By the looks of the way this is, they're just taking shit away left and right. So next thing you know, Google Hangouts will no longer be available after blah, 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 blah.
Well, they didn't say that. They said you can't use effects after like April, and what else are they taking? YouTube, the YouTube app off of it, so you can't share videos.
Yep.
Because I tried that last week on this show, and we weren't able to get it to work. Because I wanted to go ahead and play everybody the Deadwood.
Yeah. And then after they're done watching that, they can go find Deadwood Pancakes and find out what all the fuss is about.
Deadwood Pancakes is glorious. Yeah, yeah. I think it was Lemmy. I think Lemmy was the one who was a big fan of the scene with Swearingen and Wu.
That was by far one of the funniest fucking moments in that goddamn show ever.
Cocksucker. I'm glad I taught you that fucking word.
You know what'll happen, Yetis? You'll find it later, like 3 days from now, and you're be son of a bitch. It was right there the whole fucking time. You were just too blind to see it.
Yeah, but
Did you have your lamp on?
what I'm afraid of is I'm going to find it upside down and empty.
What flavor was it?
The another vape or strawberry vape.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, kill a fool for that stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that bottle? I'm sorry. I was out.
No, it's the 120, not the 60. And it was the only bottle I had too.
It's missing.
Yeah, when all my shit fell, it knocked that bottle off. That's why I was late getting here, because I was trying to find that fucking bottle. It just straight up disappeared. It's nowhere.
It rolled some.
I even looked under my chair, which is the only place it could have gone. I don't know where the fuck it's at.
Did you check inside your beard?
I did not. That's
Might be
something I
there.
could do. To break
Squirrel.
out.
Right, do a dual side stroke down. Make sure it's not hidden in the middle somewhere.
Sometimes you have to come from the back. It does help you find
Yes, they
things.
palm of the hand. Palm of the hand.
I just want to point this out. I can actually see Lemmy on camera now, but he's still muted because he hasn't unmuted himself yet since we had to mute it temporarily.
Progress, still progress though.
We're stepping in the right direction.
I figure this is what's happening with Lemmy is we can't get two things going at once. So we can have visual, but we can't have audio.
Right.
Or we can have audio, but we can't have visual.
Baby steps are still steps in the right direction though, so we'll take it.
You know the scary thing is that mech mod in his hand looks like a crayon.
It does.
Awesome.
Oh man, you guys don't realize that's a triple stacked mod.
Right, it's a triple stack 2650 mod.
That's right, and it looks like a crayon in that man's hand.
Crayola.
Like I'm gonna be walking around that convention and be starting to get a little stressed out because I'm getting like jostled in the crowd, and luckily Lemmy's gonna be there to save me. Just palms me out of the crowd, puts me somewhere.
He's like, here, you can sit on my shoulder like a parrot.
That's right. Don't worry, Fresh. I got you.
You stay right here, my precious.
That's right.
Fresh will be the hobbit to Lemmy's tree.
He can be my. I can be Inigo Montoya, and you can be Fessek.
There you go. Do not think that means what you think it means.
I do not think that means what you think it means.
Here's the
House.
There we go.
Oh shit! Do we have to do it at the same time?
Did it work?
Hey!
Yeah. Oh shit! We've got a full-on Lemmy in the room.
Oh,
back.
watch out.
Holy crap.
Hashtag let me have it.
Let me got it.
Let me join that. Let me join that.
Let me join that.
Finally.
Catch me in
Have it, bud.
Fucking Christ!
I'm here. I don't know. Unbelievable.
I'm writing this down. It's something we got. Let me.
There you go.
Because we have a complete Lemmy in the house. Hell must have just froze over because shit's working again.
Now everybody else's shit's gonna start fucking up.
Man.
Yeah.
Shit's working. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the deadwood going here.
Lemmy, we need to see the Clapton wagon.
Oh, for those that
Chrono
want
Cruiser.
tickets for ECP are on sale
There it is.
Oh, they're on sale now?
right now.
Hold on.
I don't know if this is like a joke or a question.
That was there?
Stars and Clouds Multimedia says, a question for Jack. Why do most guys who vape have beards? If it's a joke, I don't know. If it's a question, I
It's
would
because we like
say,
to pretend we're wizards.
yeah, they can pretend they're wizards. That's another good one. Or I would say, why do people with beards vape? And it'd be mainly because they want to oil their beards, keep it nice and moist. You know?
There's
It really does help.
on your beard than vape.
Yeah, I don't have a
way.
beard, so I don't know if he was taking a crack at me because I'm the only one that doesn't have a beard.
She may have been.
It may be. I can't have a beard because of my job.
Oh, I wish I could screen share that diagram that I posted a while back about beard length inequality to vape knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have seen that floating around a couple times.
That's how you know that Yeti's a wizard.
Because I don't know if that's a crack at me or my wife.
I don't know. Is my
was
camera stop?
that you look like a little dog.
Yeah. I was cutting my hair because I was like, you know what? I'm not spending $15 this week on a haircut. So I was like, I could do that shit myself. I used to cut my own hair. And I went up a little bit too high. And honestly, it was a day that I decided to cut my hair. I was like feeling super lazy. So it's never a good combination. So I said, screw it. And I just shaved it off.
Good call.
Yeah. So now I got to wait to grow it back. So now you can really see like my receding hairline. So that's awesome.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I know, right? Like everybody else in the room just kind of stares at you when you talk about your receding hairline, except for
Yeah,
Gizzy.
but I'm 31, so
Believe me,
My hair was far further receded at 31.
it was far further receded. 15 years ago when we were in
Yep.
Polk.
Well, I guess I'm lucky then.
Maybe not quite
I
that.
just started shaving my head when I was like 28. I was just like, fuck it. I'm not even gonna wait to watch this process happen.
Well, see, I would do that, but like I got bad psoriasis in my scalp, so you could like see all these flakes and red spots and shit. So like that's why like if you guys see my videos, you see a bunch of white flakes on me. I don't have dandruff. I have a disease. So if you make fun of me, it's like making fun of a kid with cancer. So
Wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
enjoy that shit, fuckers.
Have you seen this show before?
We will totally make fun of a kid with cancer. Oh shit! Oh.
Have you heard the way I talk about my son sometimes? I love that kid more than I love myself. And I'm still an asshole about him too. You're not safe.
Yeah. Just have them piss right off.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, sh-
Nice.
Coughing like a newbie.
First time you take your first big rip. Fucking all goes your lung from smoking.
Right, try to hit that shit.
Still working?
Yep.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, you're still working.
Audja and Vidya. Scary.
How about that? There it is. I can't. My camera doesn't show up for me, or I'm way behind something.
Big
Can you see it?
Coil Cruiser. That was a great fucking video, by the way.
Let's present that to everybody. Let everybody take a good close look at it.
Sweet.
Yeah. I think it's fucking awesome.
It works great.
Oh, of course.
Fine, and let it just run downhill.
And his camera shut down on us.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
And every time I go to look at it, camera goes out. So I'm not gonna fuck it.
You gonna present him?
Quit playing around, TJ. Yeah. Damn it.
And it's cool. I gotta fuck with somebody.
Get some
There you
cheese curds.
Why did this screen go black?
Oh, and he's back.
There
Go
he is.
figure. It's just working when it wants to, apparently.
Sounds like you got a wonky wire.
Got the digital herpes. Keeps flaring up.
In camera because I didn't want to pick up my better one.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Apparently, it just felt like being an asshole like the rest of us.
Imagine that. It wanted to fit in, right?
You know. You want to
I
join
know.
this tree full of monkeys? Have at it.
Jax is back.
Oh,
Back again.
Checks. Just throws the boobies out.
Brought the twins with her.
That's right.
that's two big reasons to go to Detroit right there.
That's the only reason why I'm
The
going.
only reason.
That and because they're fresh.
Well, I don't know if I'd say only reason.
That's a large part of it.
Very good one.
What?
Aaron should provide it for free. A Billion Lives in its current form, the way it is, it's still making the festival circuits. So there's a reason it's being released the way that it is. He's explained it a bunch of times. that if you release it for free, there's no legitimacy to it. Like you're just some other quack putting something out on the internet. So I'm totally for what he's doing and the release, the way he's doing it. We should be getting, I'd imagine we'll be getting a digital release here in the next couple months. I can't imagine it taking too much longer for a digital release to happen. So I mean, just tell people to keep their pants on. But no, I mean he's got to make the money up for having made the movie.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, it's and right now it's, they're on the festival circuit, and it's a highly critically acclaimed movie. And so he's gotten what he's getting what he aimed for, which is that respect for it being a movie rather than just some quack putting something out on the internet. So when he releases it, he can cycle through all those awards and show you, hey, this is what we did. This is why we did it. And I was initially pissy about it. I think most of us were like, why isn't that shit on YouTube? Why isn't that shit on Netflix? I think you should totally release it on Netflix. But having heard him talk about it and actually talk to him, actually speaking to him about it, the way he's going about it makes a whole lot of sense. It brings a lot of respect to the movie, and that way it's not, just something that's given away for free. It's something that it's an event when it gets released.
Well, at the same time, he's a filmmaker, and I don't think he really went into it thinking about advocacy right away. I think it turned into advocacy once he started, making it. Originally, he was trying to do a film to document something. So, I mean, you can't blame him for trying to recoup any type of investment that he put inside of making it. I mean, lots of filming videos, does it cost us a lot of money to film them on YouTube? No, not really. But when you got something of that caliber, I'm sure that cost us a pretty penny to make.
I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio is charging people to see his, what do you call it, the climate change documentary that he makes.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why A Billion Lives shouldn't be able to charge. You're both providing information to people in movie format.
Exactly. And if anything, I see it as supporting somebody that is trying to assist the community. Why wouldn't you try to support them for that?
Right, exactly. It shows the support that you're willing to go pay those couple of bucks to go see it and take that information.
Giancarlo
in the house.
What's up, G?
Giancarlo.
G, what up, homie?
The Oma Jeezys.
G, I love it when you stop by for quickies.
Nice. Nice. He's gonna pop in. He's gonna pop in on video like, "What's up?" 2 pumps, and then he leaves. 2 pumps, and you just see it back in front of the screen. Later.
Later, quitter.
I'm in. I'm out. What is it? I'm up. They see me. I'm down.
Yeah, the skulls.
I call the skull. The skull looks like a tiny bead in Lemmy's hand. He's just like.
Too.
He's sitting on his bed. He can reach up and like clear the spider web out of the corner of his ceiling.
Oh, is there another one?
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We'll just put Lemmy at the front of the crowd, and we'll all just follow him. Like, hey, dude, we're looking for DNA 167s. Go, Lemmy, go!
Right.
I'm a pretty good icebreaker. I can wedge through.
That's true. Just kind of push.
I got to the front out of the way. Festivals, man. The concerts, the general seating, general admission. I'll plow through that crowd, man. Get me up front.
Like, sir, these people paid for their seats. I don't give a shit. I'm standing at the railing.
The wrong one. Their seat's back there.
TJ, you got a question out there?
And Stars and Clouds, have at it. If you feel like sharing a section out of this video, by all means, do so. More power to you, especially if it's something pertinent that's going to be helping people. I'm more than willing to have you share it. Please do.
Vapor Lick. You're on that Leviathan, too. That's what I'm on.
Leviathan's delicious.
I love it.
Really is.
It's,
Get some of
Right
that
up there.
freak show.
oh, that's awesome too.
Yeah, that freak show is the fucking hot ticket. That and the Bali song. Those are my go-tos over there. Those fucking great.
I got to get Bala on. I haven't had it.
You do. It is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, if you like a good peanut butter vape, if you like a good peanut butter vape, it'll get you. It'll get you right in the gullet.
Bring some to New York or to Detroit. Gee.
I'll he said bring some to Detroit, G. Love it.
Big bottle.
Just check a bag full of juice.
I'm missing a bag, sir. Sir, I'm missing a. Wait a minute. Why are this? Sir, you don't need security. I just need my bag. Off goes Giancarlo in the cuffs.
No. We can't have that happen.
At least Ducky gets to hang out with us. Have a good weekend, Giancarlo. Yeah, I've been thinking about what I could do if I'm gonna send extra liquid. I might just mail it to Dawn in advance.
There you go.
And so you can mail it to me, but it might not make it to Detroit with me. It'll have a nice cozy car to ride in as it's being vaped through.
That son of a bitch.
It's like, I swear to God, I sent 300 milliliters. What the fuck? Why is there only 10 left?
Dawn just.
USPS.
What happened? Fair enough, Dawn. Fair enough.
Call my buddy. You need to reroute that shit.
I wouldn't even be mad about it.
Well, you might be mad, but you would totally understand.
I don't know, Giancarlo. Timmers is getting mighty reclusive on us. He's not letting us party at his place. No one's letting him, not letting anybody sleep on his floor.
He's not even returning emails anymore. He's like, fuck
right?
y'all.
Listen, I need you to sign those zoning permits for Kid Rock, Timmers. Don't you just send a picture of your ass cheeks to me, Timmers. I'm not sure what Gizzard Stew's up to. He looks really intense in the camera, and then he turns the camera off again. And then he comes back, and he's just... And then the camera goes off again. You're like, what are you doing, Gizzard Stew?
Yeah.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Probably not.
I can't wait to meet everybody, Jack. Giancarlo's getting a special hug, though. Him and Dear Addy and Addy Tooney, they're all getting special hugs.
I thought I was getting a special hug. What the fuck?
Wait a minute, what?
You're getting a stiff arm because you're in my way, because Addy Tooney's right behind you.
Get on my way, I'm gonna bear hug the hell out of you now, Fresh. You're in trouble.
That's right. I'm like one of those little bowling ball running backs that you see every once in a while, like Devontae Freeman. Like there's a crowd, and then all of a sudden they just kind of
look like a fucking fullback running through there.
You might want to wear Pampers. I might squeeze a turd out of you.
Or a fart.
That sounds like a shitty idea.
So we have a week. We can. What is everybody's Super Bowl pick?
Atlanta.
And we can come back. We can come back next week if someone keeps track and see who the asshole in the crowd is.
Patriots by 10.
Atlanta. Brady.
Who was your pick, Lemmy?
By 10. 5 for Brady.
Brady?
5 for Brady.
The Pats? Meter, who you got, Meter?
Atlanta. By Brady's broken leg.
All right. Give me a moment.
It'd be the only way you could beat him.
Well, we don't even have to ask who fucking Uncle's pulling for. I'm not just a bandwagon jumper. I've got a tattoo too.
I'm not really
Uncle?
kind of a bandwagon jumper. I started on Brady when he was at Michigan, though. So
I've been a fan of the Pats since the '80s. So
Lefa turned his camera off. Jack, who do you got in the Super Bowl, Jack?
I'm a loser. I don't watch football.
Who you got in the Super Bowl?
He doesn't watch it either, and that's for you.
just go for Jack. Just go for the Pats, Jack. Save his choice.
I'll go with whatever Yeti goes with. Actually, I only watch hockey. That's it.
So Jack is going for the Patriots.
I watch hockey and Fresh 03.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. I appreciate being on list with hockey.
I didn't say you're on the list with them. I just said that you're the only thing I watch.
Oh,
Gizzard Stew, who do you have? I'm pretty sure he's going to say fuck Tom Brady, but
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bears.
Lefa's going for the Bears.
Right.
Good luck, Ray. Good luck.
So Lefa, now that you've realized it's not 2030 and you finally got your team back together and you have sensible management, who are you really picking?
Oh, okay. Since I'm picking on a friend out in New England, I'm going with the Falcons.
Atlanta. We're still waiting on the stew.
Yeah, you can go ahead and put him down.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's safe to say.
TJ, who do you got in the bowl?
to be honest, I think it's going to be Atlanta by 3 or 7 points. Not going to be a big spread.
You think it's going to be that good of a game? I agree.
I think it's going to be a shootout.
Kathy Babe says, Kathy
wins.
You're the underdog. I mean,
Fresh, I think if it was like down to the last 5 seconds of the game and the Pats were up by like 57 points, Giz would still go for Atlanta.
He might. Like I said, I don't want to put words in Gizzard Stew's mouth, though. So I think I've got everybody except for me and Gizzard Stew.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, it's going to be whoever punts first loses. I really do. It's just going to be a fucking shootout, in my opinion.
I don't think it will be.
Now, the big question
that's the thing about having watched the Patriots through their domination over the last however many years, however fucking ridiculous this thing has been with them. Belichick specializes in stopping teams like this. Like it's ridiculous to watch. Like teams come in with these massive spreads against the Patriots, and it never fucking happens. So there he is. Hello, Gizzard Stew. Who's your pick for the Super Bowl?
Oh, I'm in love with the Falcons.
Okay, Atlanta.
Told you.
The Falcons are my new team, baby. Come on.
If they win, he's buying a Super Bowl hat.
Like I told Yeti, nobody needs a freaking Super Bowl ring for their thumb.
That's why you started on the other hand.
There it is.
So my thoughts. So the Patriots are not playing the Giants. So I'm going to say that the Patriots win.
Oh, blasphemy!
Because the only person that has ever gotten lucky against Bill Belichick is Tom Coughlin twice. Tom Coughlin is not involved in this Super Bowl. So The Pats haven't
Gotcha.
lost against anybody else.
Yeah.
So
If history serves, the Falcons are historically posed to take a big shit in the Super Bowl. So
It's like I said, this is what the Pats do. They beat teams like this, like teams that you look on the paper, you're like, there's no way they should beat this team, and there really isn't. There's no way they should beat the Falcons with the way the Falcons are put together, but they always do.
yeah,
now the big question is, should I smoke a brisket or a Boston butt for Super Bowl?
I think you
Brisket,
should
son.
smoke a blunt.
Oh shit! LIFAD.
On my new channel, my first guest will be Raven.
The other
You gotta have my medicine. Go fuck yourself.
Are you also going to start a 420 Meds channel, Gizzard Stew?
No, I don't. I don't reckon that I would because I don't partake in that. So
Oh, okay.
I have nothing against it though. Go green.
Yeah, same way I feel about it. You want to do that shit, up to you. I'm not my thing.
Tax the crap out of it.
Like we do everything else. Fuck it. Tax it.
Exactly.
I
So
think it
we're-
needed. My opinion is it needed to be legalized a long time ago because
Yeah.
it's just a way for them to continue putting people in jail for nothing and
Yeah.
for the drug war.
Are we going to get into a discussion about the injustices of the criminal justice system?
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good
God,
topic.
please no.
That's a really good topic that we should start talking about.
I do not have any comment on any of the subject matter that is going on right now. Nor do I affiliate with any of these motherfuckers on here. I just want to make that clear to ensure yourself is where I work at.
Jack Babes, could you give us your opinion on mandatory minimums? I would like to hear your opinion on mandatory minimums.
All right, I joke around. I can say whatever the fuck I want because I don't give a shit if they fire me or not at this point. I'm sick and tired of the government. So basically, mandatory minimums, it's all bullshit because even when it comes to mandatory minimums, they're not serving their minimums anymore.
Nope.
I've seen cases that go up where somebody got charged and found guilty of 2 charges, both with a sentence of 2 years each, so it would have been a total of 4 years. And ended up getting a plea deal for 2 years and ended up serving 8 months.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's all bullshit. And they want to wonder why, our criminal justice system is in a tank and why all these criminals are running around the streets is because they're not doing their jobs as attorneys, as judges, and as the system in general. It really ties the hands of law enforcement out there where we can't really do our job. And
What about all the criminals that are running around Congress and Wall Street?
Yep.
I mean,
Exactly.
good luck trying to take care of that shit. I mean, to be honest, I'm more worried about those criminals out there that are trying to shoot, me or you, or trying to get drugs in the hands of our children. I will say this: I don't, this is my official statement. I don't care if they find this or not. I support the complete legalization of marijuana because it doesn't make no sense us criminalizing it and keeping it criminalized, or even as a petty offense, like they've done in Chicago or in the state of Illinois. Now it's a petty offense for under 10 grams in the state of Illinois. You just get a citation if it's written out that way. That is a state charge, and they just write out as a local ordinance, which I think that is ridiculous because it still takes up court time. It still takes up fees and stuff like that. We're still incarcerating people for, amounts other than 10 grams. And, I mean, so if somebody has, 15 grams of pot on them for personal use, which is totally within personal use guidelines in my book, they're get charged for a criminal charge and they're going to be put in jail and through the system that we are paying for. And instead of us paying for something like that, which is something that's proven to be no worse than alcohol, if not better than alcohol when it comes to over intoxication or risk of health or anything like that, just legalize it, regulate the shit out of it, tax the shit out of it, and call it a day. Because guess what? We're not spending the millions, if not billions of dollars a year on fighting it and incarcerating people and all that crap. And we'll be gaining tax revenue from it, a huge amount. Because I'll tell you what, you take a pothead and say, here, you either go to jail and spend this much money on, fines and all that crap, or for this, 1 gram of pot, you're going to pay $20 for the actual price of it, and then another $10 for tax revenue. They're like, fuck it, I don't got to go to jail. I'll pay $30, and that's just how it is, And with a market like that, inflation will jump up so much that the price for it will drop down even more. So it's going to be worth their while.
I concur with almost everything you said.
Well, I concur with everything except for your face. I'm just kidding.
Jack, let me ask you a question.
That was out of line.
I'm curious, and I don't mean you. Let's say people you've heard of or maybe possibly worked with in the past. Mm-hmm. I'll put it that way. Have these people that you might have seen or heard of, have they let people go with let's say a lesser charge for an insignificant amount of like pot, like a joint or something like that? Something that they're obviously not intending to distribute. It's obviously for personal use, like an ounce or less.
Well, any type of charge, unless it's something that's like a felony, an officer has discretion whether to charge somebody with a crime or not and what to charge them with. So it's just like a traffic offense. If somebody is going 35 over, they may write you the ticket for 25 over. So would that be possible? Yes. I can't speak on that because that would cross the line where I'm going to get fired on.
Right, and I didn't want that.
No, you're fine. So could it be happen? Yes. Have people... Have I seen in outside of law enforcement, when I wasn't working in law enforcement, we'll just say it like that. Did I see, police officers from other agencies out there actually catch somebody with a smaller amount of something for personal use and then just have them get rid of it and have them call it a day? Yes.
Okay.
Does it happen? Yes, it does. Because you got to think about the amount of paperwork that you have to do in a shift. And if you have to do a bunch of paperwork for some kid who has got a joint on him, is it really worth your time, or should you focus that time on the possible aggravated battery that's happening, or trying to catch somebody who's breaking in and trying to steal your stereo? There's a bigger thing like that. And Fresh, I was just joking. I love your face.
That was my point.
Your point was that you love Fresh's face?
Yeah, that was
of course.
Fresh. I love your face.
I'll take it.
It legitimately reminds me of a wizard, especially when you're wearing the Yoda hat. I love it. Oh, nice. I can put it on. I instigated it.
So what are your feelings on privatized prisons?
Me? I think that there's no room for privatized prisons. All it is for profit, and that's all they care about. They care about stuffing, more and more bodies in there to make more and more money, and they don't give a shit about the welfare of the prisoners. A good example of what they do, if anybody's seen that show Shameless, not Shameless, sorry, Orange is New Black. Orange is New Black. You watch Orange is New Black on Netflix. When they shifted over to the privatized prison, it's not to that extreme, but it has a lot of the same characteristics as far as just stuffing them in like sardines, and that's all they care about. They don't really care about the inmates' well-being. They only care about making the bottom dollar. And it is something that is, I think, it shouldn't be happening. You got to think about it. People, if you take somebody into custody, you're responsible for their well-being, their safety, and their care. And just locking somebody up and throwing away the key is not how you rehabilitate somebody. That's what prison is to punish, but also to rehabilitate them. And if you have no way for them to rehabilitate themselves as far as how to educate themselves or, better themselves when they get out, all you're doing is taking somebody who's committed a crime, throw them in with a bunch of other criminals, and all it's going to do is let their criminal mind work and actually learn more criminal aspects, and then setting them back out there to deal with again. it's a revolving door, and that's how they keep it, because they want to keep it like that, because if they were able to rehabilitate you and make sure that you don't further commit crimes, then that's going to put them out of business. So they like to keep you that way.
The key word there is it's their business.
Yeah, it's their business. That's
They don't
exactly
want
what
their
it is. Yeah.
business to go away. They want to grow their business.
Why does any business exist? To make profits, to make money. And anybody that's getting into a business is not going to actually do anything that's going to destroy their bottom dollar. All they want to do is further create more dollars.
I agree.
Well, I'm on that page.
Has anyone here seen the documentary 13th?
Yeah,
Probably not.
I've seen it.
You watched that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a depressing one, isn't it? Gizzards too.
Yeah, it is.
And that'll, if anybody hasn't watched that, and the reason that, well, I think you can sit back and see a lot of the injustices in the criminal justice system, and we aren't doing people favors by putting them in prison. We really aren't. But if you go back and if you get a chance to watch that documentary and don't mind being depressed for a while, it's definitely worthwhile. It's definitely a worthwhile watch. You'll get a lot of perspective on the reason our criminal justice system kind of is the way that it is now. It's it's been mass imprisonment for years upon years upon years. And yeah, it's a depressing issue, and it needs to be dealt with. It needs to be dealt with soon. Our criminal justice system, the way that it's set up, nobody's getting justice out of it. Nobody.
Yeah, it's a joke.
And that's the biggest problem is, like, you got all these lawmakers and political candidates coming out talking about we need to fix this and we need to fix that. We need to regulate this more and put harsher penalties out there. And it's bullshit. We don't need that. What we need is to actually enforce the laws that are on the books if they're not enforcing now. How are you? It's like taking shit and piling more shit on top of shit. It's not going to change the shit. It's just more shit.
And like building more bunk beds so you can pile more shit into the same place.
Right. It makes no sense. It's just going to become more clouded, because then when you have, this statute that you can charge somebody on, now you have this other statute and this other statute and this other statute and this other statute. It just makes no sense. Simplifize it and actually enforce the actual statute and law that's on the books, and actually fully enforce that. And if you do that, you're not going to have a problem with it. The problem is this is the main problem. I see this every day at work. Okay. Every day I see somebody come in with a charge, and I see the attorney for that defendant come up and say, I got you. And he goes and talks to the prosecutor or, whoever's handling the other side of the case, and we'll go up and they'll make a plea deal. More than probably 60% of the cases that come up are plea deals.
Right.
And the problem is that the prosecutor is willing to pretty much do whatever they have to do to take that plea deal, because they just don't feel like going to court. They don't feel like going through trial. If they feel like if they could get a win, they get a win. And that's how it is. They just want to win.
Well, they threaten people with huge, long sentences if you go to trial. But if you plead guilty, then we'll only give you a year or whatever, So
Good old tap and drop.
It's become just normal for when people are, even if sometimes they might be innocent, but they're like, well, fuck, if this goes bad, I could end up in prison for 20 years. So they'll take a year.
And that's happened, yeah. They may realize, they may realize that there's enough evidence to stack against them to make them look like they're guilty, even though that they didn't do anything wrong. Maybe they're associated with or whatever. But you got like 3 kids who got caught doing something stupid or something like that, or adults, and 2 of them are like, hey, fuck, let's rat out this homie over here, tell him that he did it, even though it was them. He was just with them. And now, you get where the kid has to plead guilty, because if he doesn't, he's going to be effed even more. Like you said, they'll offer you something lower, and you say, well, this is the best chance I get. If I continue and I go for it, I could be really effed.
Right, and that's a win for the prison system.
Yeah.
Because they have a body in the bunk and they're getting paid.
Right. I mean, and that's only for privatization. When it comes to like standard, jails or state-run or federal-run prisons, I don't believe in for-profit. I think that they do the best job that they can do sometimes to actually take care of the inmates. I know from my standpoint, we do care. We care more than what people think. People think, especially with the media out there, they think that we don't give a shit. But we care. We wouldn't be doing this job if we didn't care. Trust me. My idea of going to work and having people call me a racist and be an asshole and try to fight me and try to bite me and try to shoot at me and take me away from my family is not a day that I want to spend just because I want to do it. That's not just how it is. We do it because we care about the general public and we want to make a difference.
That's why you're one of the good ones, Jack.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And the sad thing is that, the sad thing for me is hearing that you're one of the good ones, because a lot of people think that like there's not a lot of good ones out there. There's only a handful, but it's the complete opposite. I get where you're getting at, Fresh. Like, by all means, I'm not saying like, you were saying that, but there's a lot of people out there in the public that think there's, instead of, the vast majority of police officers or people working in law enforcement, period, being good people, they think that it's a small number of good people and a larger number of assholes who just try to take advantage of the system and are racist and all that other crap. It's the complete opposite. You have a very small number of officers out there or people working in law enforcement that shouldn't be doing the job. They're a disgrace to the job, and that we, the good ones, actually don't like and are willing to, quote unquote, rat them out. I'm not going to back you up if you're, doing something that is immorally wrong, legally wrong, or something that's going to cause somebody to get hurt. That's the opposite of why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm there to protect the people, not, allow things to happen. And it just sucks.
Unfortunately, the bad ones get all the press.
Oh yeah, that's how it is.
All the press gets blown up. And
assholes get all the attention.
You don't see the video. You don't see the video of the African American deputy who saved a baby's life by giving it mouth to mouth and bringing him back to life because his cracked out parent wasn't taking care of him. And you don't see that all over the news. I've seen that video on YouTube, but something like that doesn't go viral. But a police officer shooting goes viral, and a lot of those police officer shootings aren't even bad shoots. They just spin it the way, all of a sudden it's unarmed black kid gets shot, even though there's a gun sitting over here in the corner, that you didn't see because they only played one side of it. It's just
that falls under the same thing when it comes to news. Good news does not sell at all. Only bad news sells. Exactly. That's why the same thing. Fresh can tell you this firsthand as well as I can. When we've both been overseas, all the good that we're doing over there, like I know one of my favorite things we did a couple of humanitarian aid missions where we went and put in playgrounds for these little local Afghani schools. Guess what? Those types of things where they do those, you don't see that shit on the news. You see, oh, we blew up 40 buildings and there was some civilians in there. Put the good shit out there. It's unfortunately the way the news spins everything. It doesn't matter what it is. They're looking for bad news because bad news sells. Good news doesn't. That's all it is.
That's all they care about is ratings. And well, we've explained this before. What sells more for a headline for a newspaper article? Unarmed black man murdered by white cop, or criminal shot by local police officer? What grabs the headlines more? Or
they've always said that in the news business, if it bleeds, it leads. Their famous saying, if it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, and it sucks. It really does, because there's countless. What about the deputy or police officer? I think it was police officer who stopped a kid that was speeding over the speed limit because he was running late for a job or not a job interview. It was for like a what is it called, internship with a company or a school or something like that. And he didn't know how to tie his tie, so he was trying to rush over so somebody could help him tie his tie. A police officer stopped him and helped him tie his tie and let him off with a warning. You don't see shit like that.
That was one of our boys here in Wisconsin did that down at UW Stout, I think.
Yeah, you don't stuff like that doesn't make the news, because it doesn't matter, because it doesn't, if anything, that would be a puff piece, a little side mention, like, oh, look, police officer helped this guy with his tie. Move on. This cop shot and murdered this kid before, 1 hour ago, it came out that there was a shooting where, unarmed black male was shot by a white police officer or murdered by a white police officer. This happened 1 hour ago. How do you know it's a freaking murder? It hasn't even been declared yet. You know, it's bullshit. You know, it's straight bullshit because you can't. It's dangerous when you do that. It is dangerous. And if you don't believe me that it's dangerous, look at Ferguson, Missouri. They burned that city to the ground almost. They destroyed lives and businesses, and people got hurt all because of what the media spent on that. And it turned out that the officer was well within his duty to do what he did. And he did the right thing. Just because you're unarmed does not mean that you're not dangerous to my life. You're punching me in my face and you break out my eye socket. What am I supposed to do? Let you knock me out and take my gun and kill me? Because that's the only thing I'm thinking of. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm stopping you no matter what. My job is to stop you, whatever means necessary. If I can't stop you physically because you're overpowering me and I have all these weapons that you can get to, and you're already proven to me that you're willing to commit a crime as far as hurting somebody, how am I going to stop you? There's only one other way. If that's the only way I have, then I'm going to take that route. It just is what it is.
Hey, Jack.
Like the Canadian police.
How do you feel about legally armed civilians?
I think concealed carry is the best thing that can be, like 100%. I am 100% believe in concealed carry. You know, I do work in law enforcement, so I do have my jurisdictional stuff, but I do also hold an Illinois concealed carry permit. And when I actually, carry off duty, I tend to carry under my concealed carry permit more so just so I have a separation from my work. Because if I could keep it away from work, that would be the best way. But honestly, if I have to use my firearm for defense, my work will be brought up. But the only reason why I do that is because of my more advanced training compared to concealed carry holders. Is don't bring that up. Well, why didn't you scored 100% on your last recall? Why didn't you just shoot the gun out of his hand? Oh yeah, because that fucking happens in real life.
Yeah,
like are you
with a pistol.
That's not how it works.
In your state, do they only have concealed carry? They don't have open carry?
No, they do not. I don't believe in open carry, and I'll tell you why. I don't believe in open carry because it makes you, the open carry, a target. If you're walking through Walmart and you're opening carrying, or anywhere else, for that matter, and somebody who wants to commit a crime walks in that store and sees you with a gun, you're the first person they're going to shoot, or they're going to put a gun to your head because they see you as a target.
I was going to say, you would really not like visiting Montana.
Well,
or Oklahoma.
No, that's just my opinion. My opinion, as far as from a tactical advantage would be you not knowing I have a gun until I want you to know I have a gun.
Yeah.
And that's where I think that is more of a tactical advantage. Do I mind open carry? I don't care if you open carry. I really don't. But I just think for your safety and for more of a tactical advantage, because why are you carrying a firearm? For your protection, right?
Yeah.
So what's better to protect yourself? To think tactically, to think outside the box and say, hey, I don't want this fucker if this fucker comes in here and tries to stick up his store, he doesn't see me as a target, so he's got his gun on someone else, and then boom, drop the fucking gun, piece of shit. Now you have the advantage. It's just all about setting yourself up to succeed. And that's just how I think.
Yep.
But by all means, like I said, if I go to a state that doesn't allow concealed carry and they only allow open carry, then I'll carry openly.
We were serious because you weren't here to turn it into a party, Beauty.
No, you weren't.
Beauty, we need you.
It does need to be a party of beauties here, right?
So Falcons?
So we've actually got 4. We've got 4 and 4 here. We've got 4 and 4, so we should determine some consequences, I think.
What do you mean?
Like Jack, you don't watch football, but you happen to pick the Patriots. What happens if the Patriots lose? What should we as people, myself and you, what should we have to do if the Patriots lose this game?
I don't know.
I think we put $10 to Right to Be Smoke Free on it.
So I'm down with that.
I'm down with that idea.
That's fine.
Huh? $10 to the Right to Be Smoke Free?
Yeah. I've
So
lost
at the Patriots. So if the Patriots lose, I donate $10 to Right to Be Smoke Free.
Yep.
Okay. Let me know who wins.
Your money's safe.
That's
And
right.
if they-
to be verified on the Golf T Vapes vlog show
That's the Super Bowl, right?
Sunday.
And if they win,
Sunday?
$10 to me.
Is this Sunday?
This Sunday.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'll find out. So that way I can verify. Because I don't want you fuckers being like, "Oh yeah, they won," or they lost.
Who is?
Yeah, we're gonna do that for $10.
I missed this part. I want to know who Lemmy is picking.
Let me pick the Patriots.
Patriots.
Let me know what's up.
By 10.
So it's Lemmy, Yunkel, Jack, and myself pick the Patriots. Meter, Leafa, TJ, and Gizzard Stew picked Atlanta.
That sounds good.
So will if say like I lose and I owe the $10, am I donating right to be smoke free, or do I or is somebody gonna be like
you just donate? I think I think we're all gentlemen here. I believe we can take each other at our words.
Yep.
I would hope
okay, no,
so.
I didn't know if somebody was gonna collect and then donate on behalf of everybody or not.
I
We
think
could do that too.
I think
like Chris.
I think I want to add one more caveat. I think that if the Patriots lose, then the four of you, is it four of you that pick the Patriots?
Yes.
Okay, I think the four of you that pick the Patriots have to wear Gizzard Stew sports bra around the ECC in Detroit on Sunday.
Oh, good.
I am not
Find
down
one
for
to-
that.
Are the Gizzard Stew sports bras now available? Gizzard Stew.
Yes.
He says,
Okay,
I
really?
will make it so.
Swag.com.
Let me go ahead and check on Vaping Swag here so I can see if I can get my hands on one of these. If I can't happen to get my hands on a Gizzard Stew, I will apologize to you in person, assuming that you're there.
Oh,
Just-
they're special order, but they're available. Actually, if you guys lose, then I'll provide them.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. He says, just send me your sizes, ladies.
Can I get my wife to wear it
Okay.
instead?
No,
Everybody went with that. Are you kidding me?
that's the whole point of it, Jack.
I don't want to wear it.
Not even-
Later, Kathy.
It's either that or some Leafa Vapes stickers as pasties.
Pasties, yeah.
I'll do that. That's less gay, more funny.
I might do that anyway.
I'm bringing them the ECC.
Here you go. Here's a shot of what it looks like.
Did you see what
There you go.
Christine just said?
There you go. This is
Oh,
what you
that's
gotta
awesome.
wear. That's what you gotta wear.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, Chris.
Awesome beauty.
I want
Good
all
on you,
all four of you are gonna be wearing that around the convention.
You guys are going to be looking pretty in gizzards, too. You're going to have
Ooh,
2 in each arm.
I could totally rock that.
I could
Where's
fill
the
it out
endorse
pretty
man?
good.
All right, guys, I gotta get off, man. I gotta be up early as shit for work.
So do I. Quit being a pussy.
Oh, shut up. It's my Monday tomorrow too, so I'm gonna be dragging ass.
Well, hell, in that case, it is that time anyway, so I'll go ahead and wind it down just for you, Jack, since you're being a pussy.
Oh, thank you.
So we'll take her around the room here and let everybody say their piece. Since you've got to go first, why don't you go first? Say your piece.
And
Okay.
get the fuck out.
You lousy kappa.
Huh? What I do? Promote myself or some shit? Like, yo, I'm Jack Vapes. Yo, I'm kind of cool because Fresh said so.
All right.
I guess maybe. Yeah, you can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/Jack Vapes. Everything else at I am Jack Vapes. And I got Friday. Can I pump Friday? Friday, I am having Dean of the Vaping Biker on my show at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So stop by for
That's
that.
gonna be an awesome
Should be fun. Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yep. That's about
Good
it.
deal. Perfect. Good way to project yourself out there. Now get the fuck out so you can quit bitching. Deuces, motherfuckers.
Have a good night, Jack. Have a good night, Jack, and don't tase me.
Go arrest somebody.
Now that Jack's done, we're going to continue on.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
And thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, pleasure, man. All right, later.
Later.
For the guy who is never prepared.
Damn it. What? What do you want?
What? Did you hear it?
What?
What?
Let's see. What do we got? How about some Vaporlick? Go try Vaporlick. Some extremely affordable e-liquid and very good e-liquid, by the way, too. I would highly recommend it. It's Yeti approved. I want to thank Tommy for the Aromomizer. This thing's probably the best fucking tank I've ever used, honestly. No joke. YetiWire.com, of course. We've got them. If you need them, I've got them. And go check out Lemmy's channel. Seriously, go check out what he's been up to. He's been up to all kinds of nonsense. Back to you, TJ.
Oh, look at that. He was kind of prepared, but not really, as usual. All right. Makes for a good time. Let's randomize who's going to get the next one. Click. Oh, look. You're next.
Ta-da! Check out this one and this one and what else? Banana Bondage. Switch it up. Banana Bondage. Why? Because Banana Bondage. That's why. Back to you, TJ. I'll leave some for the rest of the folks.
Right on. Since before the Lemmy shit gets all fucked up again, why don't you go next, Lemmy?
How's it going, Lemmy? I got a channel. Let me get that. Definitely check out some Yeti coils. Yeti wires. Get your swag on. Everybody's in the horror by now, aren't you?
Banana Bondage.
That's about it. I think everybody else, I vape all the stuff that everybody else does. I learned from this beautiful family. So go to my Vaporium, Vape Fam.
There you go.
That's, that has helped me so much on my journey with meeting all these great people. And I can't thank them enough.
Fair enough. Thank you, sir. Definitely a good shout out to the vapam.net and the My Vaporium. It's always a great.
I can't see nothing in here.
Time to turn the fan on. Let's throw this off a little bit. Fresh, why don't you have the floor?
Addy Tooney is the man. You can pick up your sweet Addy Tooney shirt at vapingswag.com. Make sure you get yourself some of those, the holiday trio. There's still a couple left. It's $30 for 90 mils of juice. So really good deal, really tasty e-liquids. That Merry Mint Mocha dough. Adore e-liquid, adoreeliquid.com. Get yourself some of that Adore. Get yourself them concentrates, yo. Concentrates. If you get Addy's yogurt, 100% of your proceeds go to notblowingsmoke.org. Get yourself some Addy's yogurt. It's delicious. I created it. Elite. You can get yourself some of the Elite over there as well. Hit That Juice. Go get yourself some of that Hit That Juice from Mike Vapes. Get yourself some of that Omegeddon e-liquid. OmegeddonEliquid.com. Which one is that? That's Bala-Song. Oh, why is it always Bala-Song? Dang it, I'm going to have to vape some of that in a second. Go over and get yourself some coil vapes. Get that Carnival Celebration while you still can. While you still can. It is a limited run, and it is absolutely flipping outstanding. Get yourself some of that Yeti wire, yetiwire.com. Remember, the H is silent when you're typing, so you don't type the H. You do pronounce it though when you're talking about it. What else? Heavyweight e-liquid over on Southside Vaporium AL.com. It's heavy metal vapor and deer at easy liquid. 25% of the proceeds go to the Right to Be Smoke-Free lawsuit. So it's money going to the right place. Everybody, be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. Back to TJ at the sports desk.
Apparently I'm at the sports desk now. All right. Thought I was still over in weather. Well, in that case.
No.
Then over to the weather desk with Lefa.
It's fucking cold, man. Shout out to Yeti Wire. Dory Liquid. Get over there. Get over to the vaping so I can get a hold of some of that dark. And yeah, Vaping Swag's watching. Anymore, this stuff is going down like crazy. Coil vapes. I agree with Fresh. Get that carnival celebration. And also check out Lyman Zola. That stuff is going fast. Other than that, I do have a YouTube channel. I think the link's in the description. Also Instagram, Lefa Vapes out there. Other than that, I did drop a video yesterday on this chubby bubble. I know probably most of you have tried it already, but I hadn't reviewed it, so that just dropped yesterday. Back to you, TJ.
All right. Thanks, sir. With all that being said, I think everybody's pimped just about everything that I can possibly think of. You guys know the drill. DoryLiquid.com. Go pick up some concentrates. Oh, hello, Mrs. TJ.
This is TJ.
Hi.
There you go. You guys got a hi.
We'll meet you. We're going to meet you soon and hug you, and you're going to be all vaped out.
I can't hear. You're looking at me like
Be
I can hear.
prepared to have a lot of hugs by the sounds of it.
What?
Said be prepared for a lot of hugs in March.
Oh, okay.
She sounds nervous. We'll have to get her all lubed up.
Oh, that ought to be a fun ride home.
Don't take any sharp corners on
What the hell
home,
does he
DJ.
have? Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. You guys are big kids.
Well, at least you know already.
Y'all need to wear hats like that.
TJ was the only one.
Every single one of you.
TJ, she's just jealous because she wants this hat.
I know she wants your hat. All right. Now that I got my game on throat off there, where was I? Yes. DoryLiquid.com. Go pick up some concentrates. That Eddie yogurt concentrate. He said 100% of those profits go into not blowing smoke. Half of the profits from Banana Bondage go to it, as well as the flavor of the month, which is Pure Peach right now. So get on over there. And if you haven't been over there lately, guess what? There is free shipping on orders over, what is it, $45, I think. So definitely head on over there. You're still getting the same great service. You're just paying a little bit less if you're making yourself a good-sized order there. And believe me, it's totally worth it. Also, because I finally got on the gravy train, head over to Coil Vapes. This one and that Carnival, fucking just a punch in the mouth. Completely worth every penny of it. If I'm not mistaken, you can use Fresh 03 over there for $5 off each item in your basket. So head on over there, as well as go check out OmegaDNeLiquids.com. Links in the description below for that as well as Vaping Swag. Not only can you get some wicked cool Omegaddon shirts, sweatshirts, you can get Fresh 03 shirts, Gizzard Stew shirts, Lefa shirts, Yeti Wire shirts, and you can even get a Golf Tee Vape shirt if you're so inclined to buy one of those. I wouldn't buy one myself because, well, you know, it's me. Who wants to support a Golf Tee Vape? It's kind of a weird fucking name anyways. Who is that fucking guy? Go check out his rainbow line over there. The entire lot of them are amazing. Me personally, that green and that yellow, those are my two favorites over there. And he's also got those holiday specials as well. Like, yes, you got it. That Golf Tee. That's all it's about. I've still got the first one that I wrapped my first coil around. because I didn't have a coil kit. On that note, let's see, what else did I miss in here? Go to YetiWire.com. The infamous Yeti is with us today, and right by the sounds of it. So he'll be glad to see you guys all there. And he's going to be throwing candy out like it's a parade, so it's going to be a good time. If you're lucky, you'll get hit in the head with a mech. Other than that, everybody who is on here tonight does have a link in the description on the regulars. I'll drop a link for your channel in there later after the show is over.
Thank you.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. Even Meter, though, he dropped out of the chat here at some point. Apparently, I missed when that had happened. I think that covers about everything. Everybody else has knocked everything out of the park. So, as I have been saying lately, battery safety. Do your due diligence. Make sure they're wrapped properly. Don't be doing dumb things. Don't be that guy. On the advocacy side of things, pardon me, my tongue and brain have decided to stop working together, apparently. Most definitely go help out Australia, because as we've seen tonight, they're having some issues. We need to help them out. Go send letters to their representatives. I know they've got those same pre-filled letters as well, so if you just want to send those, every one that hits their desk counts. You don't have to live in Australia to do that. Any of you can do that. So head on over to Bogan's channel if you don't know who to send it to. He's got links on his channel on every video. On the U.S. side of advocacy, not blowing smoke, talk to your local representatives, send stuff to your senators. Even if it's just in your city, your local city representatives, they can help as well because they can push stuff up the chain. So do your part. Remember, it's not for yourself. It's not for the guy to your left or the gal to your right. It's for the person who comes behind us, who wants to make that same switch that we did to better our lives and save our lives. So, do your part and just do the right thing. Don't be that person that I see on the news, because I don't want to see that. Unless it has something good to do with this, I don't want to see it. It's not good for us. So if you see somebody stepping out of line, correct them. We don't need to be those people. We need to be able to police ourselves, because otherwise they're going to police us and we're not going to like it. On that note, I want to thank everybody who did come out this evening. At Stars and Clouds, thank you for that information over there from the Australia side of the house. We do appreciate that. It's always good to have another little poker in the fire there to be able to get what we need done. Not for ourselves, but also for abroad to every other country that's out there. My name's TJ, and as usual, you're watching Golf T Vapes. Giz, would you like to take us out?
I would love
I'd
to.
love to. Told you guys, it was me the whole time.
Are you going to do it?
Go for it, Gizzards, too.
Okay. Yeti and Lenny and Lifer?
Yeah.
Oh, my. Be good to each other and get off your butts and vape.
Good night, everybody.